Prostate cancer is a reality that affects thousands of men, but many still ignore the most important signs. Did you know that over 60% of cases are diagnosed late, simply because men take too long to recognize the symptoms? It's frightening to think that small changes in our bodies could be signaling something serious. But don't worry, today I'm going to show you the 7 most important signs you need to know about prostate cancer. This is information that can literally save lives, whether it's yours or someone you love. And the best part, the earlier you identify these signs, the greater the chances of a cure. So, pay close attention to every detail I'm about to share with you. Urinary changes represent a crucial sign that many men tend to overlook, but they can reveal important information about prostate health. Imagine your daily routine being constantly interrupted by an increasingly frequent need to urinate. This isn't just a passing inconvenience, but potentially a silent warning from your body. Experts warn that changes in urinary patterns can be the first symptom of prostate issues. When the urinary flow becomes weaker or hesitant, your body is signaling something important. This transformation doesn't happen overnight but gradually, causing many men to downplay the initial signs. Difficulty starting or maintaining a steady urinary flow may indicate an enlarged prostate pressing on the urethra. Imagine a tube being gradually compressed, reducing its ability to allow passage. That's exactly what could be happening in your body right now. Even more concerning is the appearance of blood in the urine, a sign that should never be ignored. When the urine has a reddish or pinkish colour, your body is sending an emergency call. Many men, out of shame or fear, prefer to remain silent about this symptom. But medical science teaches us that early detection can make all the difference. It's not just about momentary discomfort, but a possible sign of more serious conditions. The prostate, that small and often overlooked gland, may be signalling risks that need to be investigated immediately. Doctors recommend that any persistent urinary changes lasting more than a few weeks be evaluated by a professional. It's not about feeding fear, but about being proactive with your health. Every trip to the bathroom can be an opportunity to pay attention to your body's signals. The courage to recognize and investigate these changes can mean the difference between a simple treatment and a more complex process. Your body is constantly speaking, and knowing how to interpret it is the first step toward a healthy and long life. The presence of blood in semen can be a silent and unsettling sign that many men tend to ignore, but it deserves full attention and care. Imagine the emotional impact of that moment, a discovery that generates fear, doubt, and anxiety. This symptom should not be minimized or hidden, but understood as an important message your body is sending. Experts emphasize that blood in semen, clinically called hematospermia, can represent different health conditions. It doesn't always mean cancer, but it certainly requires immediate medical investigation. The prostate is a complex and delicate organ which can exhibit subtle changes before more serious manifestations. The causes can range from simple infections to more serious conditions. Changes in blood vessels, inflammatory processes, or even local trauma can trigger this symptom. The vulnerability of the prostate demands that every sign be understood as an important communication from the body. Many men feel shame or fear about sharing this condition, creating barriers to early diagnosis. The culture of male silence can be a dangerous obstacle to health. Breaking this taboo means valuing self-care and prevention. Seeking medical consultation at this moment does not represent weakness, but intelligence and responsibility. A professional can perform specific tests to identify the source of the bleeding, offering peace of mind and proper guidance. Tests, such as ultrasound, PSA levels, and laboratory analyses, can reveal crucial information. It is essential to understand that sexual health is not just about performance, but involves overall well-being. Each symptom is a call for us to pay attention to our body, respecting its signals and seeking qualified guidance. The courage to face these moments, breaking through barriers of fear and prejudice, can mean the difference between a simple treatment and a more complex process. Your body deserves care, respect, and attention. Pelvic pain can be a silent and complex signal that many men ignore, but it deserves special attention. Imagine an uncomfortable sensation that gradually intensifies, almost imperceptible at first, but which can reveal important stories about prostate health. When we talk about pelvic pain, we are dealing with a multifaceted symptom. It's not just about localized discomfort, but a subtle communication from the body about possible internal changes. This pain can manifest in various ways, sometimes as a mild tightness, other times as a more intense, sharp sensation that radiates through the lower back. Doctors warn that this sensation should not be downplayed. The pelvic region is a complex territory where various systems intertwine. Persistent pain can be an indicator of inflammatory processes, infections, or even tumor-related changes that need to be carefully and precisely investigated. Interestingly, many men tend to normalize these sensations, attributing them to stress, a sedentary lifestyle, or the natural aging process. But science shows us that every signal from the body deserves to be deciphered with attention and respect. Experts emphasize that the location and intensity of pain can provide important clues. A sensation that extends from the pelvic region to the lower back, for example, may indicate that something more is happening beyond simple muscle discomfort. The courage to investigate these signals can make all the difference. It's not about feeding fear, but about being the protagonist of one's own health. Every man needs to understand that his body is constantly communicating, and knowing how to interpret these messages is crucial for early diagnosis and effective treatment. Do not hesitate to seek medical help when you notice any changes. Professional can perform specific tests, such as ultrasound, magnetic resonance imaging, or a rectal exam, which may reveal crucial information about what is happening. The journey of self-care begins with paying attention to the subtlest signs. Your health is not a predetermined destination, but a path you can choose to walk with intelligence, courage, and determination. Erectile dysfunction may seem like a taboo, but it is an important sign that deserves our full attention. Imagine an intimate aspect of male life that goes far beyond sexual performance. It is a possible silent message from your body about complex internal processes. When we talk about erectile dysfunction, we are facing a symptom that transcends the sexual realm. It is not just a momentary issue, but potentially a subtle warning about prostate health. Doctors and researchers have observed an interesting connection between this condition and possible prostate changes. Science reveals that the blood vessels responsible for erections are extremely sensitive to changes in the body. Any impairment in blood circulation or hormonal changes can directly impact sexual function. It's as if the body is sending a warning signal through this dysfunction. Many men feel ashamed to discuss this topic, creating invisible barriers that can compromise their health. The culture of male silence turns a potentially diagnosable symptom into a neglected problem. Breaking this taboo means valuing self-care and prevention. Experts emphasize that erectile dysfunction should not be seen as an isolated issue. It may be connected to conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, or even prostate changes. Each episode of sexual difficulty can be an opportunity to investigate the overall health of the body. The journey of self-awareness necessarily involves the courage to openly discuss these topics. A frank dialogue with a healthcare professional can reveal much more than mere discomfort. Tests such as hormone levels, cardiovascular evaluation, and ultrasound can provide a comprehensive overview. Valuing sexual health means going beyond physical aspects. It's about understanding that our body constantly communicates, and knowing how to interpret these messages is essential. Erectile dysfunction does not represent weakness, but an opportunity to undergo a thorough and careful checkup. Medical technology has advanced significantly, offering increasingly precise and humane treatments. Therefore, turn this potential discomfort into an opportunity to better understand your health, breaking barriers, and achieving overall well-being. Age and genetic factors reveal themselves as silent chapters in the story of prostate cancer. When we talk about this diagnosis, we need to understand that some elements are like important signals that cannot be ignored. Imagine your family history as a genetic map filled with crucial information. If your close relatives, father, brother, or uncle, have faced this condition, your body carries a genetic predisposition that deserves full attention. It is not a predetermined fate, but a call to remain vigilant, After the age of 50, our bodies begin a silent transformation. The risks for prostate cancer increase significantly during this phase of life. It's as if our system enters a zone of greater vulnerability, requiring specific care and constant monitoring. Geneticists and oncologists have shown that some family lines have a higher likelihood of developing this condition. It does not mean an inevitable diagnosis, but it represents an invitation to undergo more frequent and detailed medical monitoring. Men with a family history need to be even more proactive. Undergoing regular preventive exams is not an act of fear, but of intelligence and responsibility. The digital rectal exam and the PSA test can reveal valuable information even before symptoms appear. Science has advanced significantly in understanding these genetic markers. Today, we know that certain specific genes can increase the risk, making family knowledge a powerful tool for prevention. Every piece of information shared by your relatives can be a key to understanding your own health. Race also represents an interesting factor in this discussion. Studies show that Black men tend to have a higher likelihood of developing prostate cancer in more aggressive stages. This data is not a sentence, but a warning for differentiated attention. Turn this knowledge into a self-care strategy. Talk to your family, document your medical history, and keep your doctor informed. Every appointment, every exam represents a crucial step in the journey of preserving your health. Genetics does not define your destiny, but it offers important clues. Your proactive attitude can make all the difference between early diagnosis and complex treatment. Obesity and a sedentary lifestyle emerge as true silent protagonists in the complex journey of prostate health. Imagine your body as a delicate ecosystem where every dietary choice and every minute of movement can trigger profound and significant transformations. Contemporary scientific studies have revealed an impressive connection between excess weight and increased risks of developing prostate cancer. It's not just a number on the scale, but a complex metabolic system that constantly interacts with your cells. Adipose tissue, especially that accumulated in the abdominal region, is not just an energy reserve. It is a biologically active environment that produces hormones and inflammatory substances capable of altering the body's functioning. Each extra kilogram potentially represents an additional challenge to your prostate health. Sedentary behavior goes hand in hand with this reality. Spending long periods sitting without engaging in physical activity turns your body into a vulnerable territory. Muscles lose their ability to perform efficient metabolic exchanges, and the immune system begins to show signs of fatigue. Physical activity doesn't have to be a chore. Small changes can lead to big transformations. A daily walk, a home workout routine, or even choosing the stairs instead of the elevator can be powerful strategies to redefine your lifestyle. Nutrition plays a crucial role in this journey. A diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins not only nourishes but also protects. Every food choice is like an investment in your health, a declaration of love for your own body. Research shows that men who maintain a healthy weight and engage in regular physical activity are less likely to develop prostate complications. It's not about perfection, but about balance and awareness. The transformation begins with a single step. Don't wait for illness to arrive before starting your care. Your health is a daily gift, built with smart choices and commitment to yourself. Every movement, every breath, every food choice represents an opportunity to strengthen your body and protect your prostate. Obesity and a sedentary lifestyle represent true silent challenges for male prostate health. Every daily choice, whether in the moment of movement or in the selection of food, can make a crucial difference in protecting against potential risks to the prostate. The human body functions as a complex system, where every gesture and dietary habit produces direct consequences. When we allow body weight to exceed healthy limits, we trigger a series of metabolic changes that can compromise our internal balance. Researchers have shown an impressive connection between excess weight and an increased likelihood of developing prostate problems. Adipose tissue is not simply an accumulation of fat, but a biologically active environment that releases substances capable of altering fundamental cellular processes. Physical inactivity amplifies these risks. Long periods of sitting turn our bodies into vulnerable territory, where the immune and metabolic systems lose their natural efficiency. Every minute of movement represents an opportunity to redefine our relationship with health. Transforming this scenario doesn't have to be an intimidating challenge. Small changes can produce significant results. A daily walk, taking the stairs instead of elevators, or doing simple exercise routines at home can spark a personal wellness revolution. Nutrition emerges as a crucial ally on this journey. Smart food choices, prioritizing vegetables, fruits, whole grains and lean proteins represent a direct investment in prostate protection. Every meal can be understood as an act of self-care and self-love. Scientific studies confirm that men who maintain a healthy weight and engage in regular physical activity have a lower risk of developing complications. It's not about chasing an aesthetic standard, but about building a balanced and mindful lifestyle. The transformation begins with a single step. Your health does not depend on grand decisions, but on smart daily choices. Every breath, every movement represents an opportunity to strengthen your body and protect your prostate. Discover the power of small changes. Your health journey begins now, in this very moment, with the decision to care for yourself in a holistic and loving way. We have reached the crucial moment of turning knowledge into action. The journey we have taken through the signs of prostate cancer cannot end with mere information. Every man needs to understand that his health is a personal and non-transferable commitment. The 7 signs we share are more than scientific data. They represent a call for self-care. Breaking the silence, overcoming fear, and seeking medical guidance can mean the difference between early diagnosis and complex treatment. Your life deserves to be celebrated, cared for, and protected. Share this information, inspire other men, and together let's build a culture of prevention and well-being.